Okay, and we are back. And now I'm going to show you something. I'm going to show you layer grouping. All right. We're going to make we're going to go right down here to this folder icon, which is right next to the create new layer icon. We're going to click that and it creates a new group. And now we're going to double click on that because we made this banner, and it's composed of this shape, and this shape. Is 3 shapes, but it all makes one thing. So we're just going to put all those together. Double click right there on that title. We're just going to write banner, enter, and I'm going to push this all the way up, and I'm going to grab these 3 layers, hold down the shift key, click and click, and I'm going to pull that up into that. And also we have this one right here. This must be something that we made by mistake, so let's get rid of that. And you can see that banner, if we click off, it goes away. Everything is right there in that folder, which is really great because we're going to have to replicate the banner down here. And before we'd have to just copy 3 times. Now we just copy once. So we take that banner folder and we go it down to create new layer, and it creates a banner copy. All right, so we'll go over here to our move tool, click on that, and look at there, we made another banner. And we go up here to edit, you go down to transform, we go down to flip vertical. Now look at that, we put that bad boy in place, and if we go back, start to see some similarities here. All right, so I'm going to show you something else. I'm going to show you the power of, again, clip art. Now, before we found this clip art online, but there is an awesome thing that we offer, which is the T-shirt element system, which has tons and tons of clip art, and a great collection that is within it is our car and vehicles, because we need a vehicle, we need a motorcycle. Okay, so we're going to go into our element system, and you can see within the T-shirt elements car and vehicle system, vehicle category, look at all the awesomeness that we have in here. All right, and we also have a whole bunch of motorcycles, okay, from classics to racing motorcycles to, if you go down to the end, we even have some scooters, okay, which are these bad boys right here. But let's go back, and we want to get one of these kind of classic looking ones. I think I'm going to grab that one right here. Okay, so we're going to take this one and we just drag it and we drop it. Okay, we're going to pull it down and go to one of these corners, hold down the shift key to constrain our proportions, and look at that. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger. And you can see right here our graphic is really coming along. Press enter, and you see that the T-shirt elements really comes in handy. Once again, we have a fantastic discount if you're interested in that. And let's go. All right, so now when we go back here, you're gonna see that it's really starting to come along. We're just gonna write motorcycle, something with motorcycle. So I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna click our type tool, pause, And we're going to go over here and we're going to click right over here at the top. And we're going to write, okay, our font is white and we're at 40. And I'm going to write Mo. Actually, what I'm going to do right now is just so that you can see, when I select and go right here, and we're just going to make it a dark color. We're going to bring it back, but I just want to see something, okay? Motorcycle, and we'll press enter. Madness. All right. And now we're still on our type tool, and we're going to highlight all of that text. And we're going to click right here and highlight that. And I think I want to use a font called Olympic. Olympic branding. All right, this is a nice little script. Nice little script right there. And I'm going to go back. I'm going to use a capital M. 2 capital M's. I'm going to click back on that. And we're going to go over here. Well, first things first, we're going to highlight this font again. And there it's kind of, I want these to be closer together. So I'm going to go over here. This is our leading. Let's go down a little bit to make those closer together. Okay. Click right there. And we're going to go right back over here. And we're going to click, I want to make that like a nice white. All right. I'll click on that. And look at that. Look at that. And just so we can see it, we're going to go back down. Actually, I'm going to add something to this just so we can kind of see what things look like. Okay. Because this is going to go on a black background. Okay. So I'm going to go down. I'm going to click right here to add new layer. And I'm going to pull this layer all the way down to the bottom. I'm going to select all, edit, fill, and we're going to use black. Press OK. So now we have a better look at what things are looking like. Okay. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to select this font and we're going to make it smaller. I'm going to bring it back over here. And of course, we're going to select it again. I'm going to play with that leading again. And look at that. All right. All right. So that's where we're going to leave that bad boy right there. And we're going to go back. So we're going to look at this one. And you're going to see that we have these lightning bolts and this spade. We're not going to use a spade. We're going to use something different, okay? So we're going to go back, and we're going to go into our elements. We're going to go to our flowers and fleur-de-lis. And we're going to go through, and we're going to find us a nice fleur-de-lis, a classic fleur-de-lis. Here's a good one right here. We're going to take that bad boy. And we're going to put it right at the bottom of the page. And a good place right here. So now I want to show you guys something. Once we get that bad boy in place, if we go and we go back and we take off this layer, we're going to see that, well, let's put this at the bottom, is that this is still, I'm going to put this on a black t-shirt, but this chain right here is still white and this fleur-de-lis is white. I'm going to show you a real quick and easy way to change those from black to white. So we're going to go to our chain, okay? We're going to go up here to image and adjustments, all right? And then we're going to go down to invert, and it changes. And we're going to do the same thing for our fleur-de-lis. We're going to click on that layer, I'm gonna go to image adjustments, and you see that this one is not working. The reason why is you're going to see it's still a smart layer. I'm going to right click on that layer and we're going to rasterize. So now if we go back to image adjustments, we can invert, and that one also goes from black to white, and that looks a little gray. So we're going to edit adjustments, levels, and go to that white, and we're just going to turn that up. Beautiful. And if we go right now and we click on that black, look at that, and we are almost done. Okay, so right now we're just going to go over to our pen tool. We'll go to our fill. I want to make that fill a white, and we're going to make some those nice little lightning bolts. Okay, and it looks kind of funny, so we're going to go back over here and click on our selection, go to our direct selector, put a box around what we want to move, and we're going to move that one, move that one, move that one, and move that one. Okay, all right. And that is our shape. So we're going to make another one. We're going to click on that layer, going to pull that one down. Okay, now we have two of those shapes. Come back over to our move tool, move it over to the other side, edit, transform, flip horizontal, and move that bad boy right there. And we are almost done. The only thing that we have to do now is we're going to add our wording, and we are almost done. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to type on a path. So we're going to put our type right in here. So we're going to have to make another path or a circle. So we're going to go down here to our ellipse tool. First, we're going to apply, and we're going to click right here to our ellipse tool, and we could go make our fill nothing, because for this one we don't really need to make any designs. We're just going to add it right up here. Hold on the shift key, click right here. We're just going to move this one. Okay, so it kind of matches. Okay, cool. I'm just gonna hold on and push this down some with the arrow key. And now we're gonna go right here to our type tool. And we are going to click right on that right there. And you see, once you click on that with the type tool, the little cursor thing starts to blink, that type cursor right there, and we're going to type. And I'm just going to write iron space horse. And let's make this bad boy. It is not showing up for some reason, so let's go in here and oh, I know why. We want to take this iron horse and we want to pull it all the way up to the top layer. I'll press the space key, and we're going to select all of that font, and we'll go right here, and we're going to go to make that a white. And now we're going to choose a font. font we're going to choose is called The Dead Saloon. You see that? Iron Horse. We'll click back here on our font. Select our font. And I made it white for some crazy reason, but it should be a black font. So we're going to select that and we're going to make it a little bit smaller. Click right there, and beautiful. And since we have that fleur-de-lis, okay, first of all, one of our shapes went missing. I don't know what happened here, so I'm gonna go to our shape, make another one. Go up to edit, free transform. Isn't that special? Okay, so we have Iron Horse, and since we have the fleur-de-lis right here, I'm going to do something New Orleans style. And actually, I'm just going to write New Orleans. So I'm going to make another, click our ellipse, and make another ellipse down here. For us to write on. That's a nice one. And we're going to take this one, and once again, we're going to press enter, and we're going to pull this ellipse all the way to the top. I'm going to go back here to our type tool, and we're going to type at the top, and we're just going to write New Orleans. Click. Make it white. Okay, well, let's select it. Now let's go right here. Make it white. And we're going to go right over here to our direct selection tool. And we're going to, oh, hold on. We're going to click. And we're going to move this around. And we're going to move it inside by pulling it down from going up. We're going to pull under the line. And then we're going to pull it around. Beautiful. Click right there, and there is our New Orleans. Okay, and we're gonna click on that again, and I don't know why I'm keep doing it. We're gonna make it black. I'm gonna make the font a little bit smaller to 24. And there you have it. And we're just going to go right here and get rid of that ellipse. Okay? And look at that, people. A very, very, very beautiful, beautiful graphic. Iron Horse, New Orleans. Fantastic. We're going to go down. We're going to click off of that. And we're going to save this. Okay? We're going to save it as a ping. File. Save as. We're going to call it MCMC. Motorcycle. I'm going to save it as a ping. We're going to go over here to our men's t-shirt, and we're going to place it. And look at what we have here. A beautiful, beautiful graphic placed on a t-shirt that could be put on any website and sold. All right, go through this, watch, look at all the little idiosyncrasies and nuances, change, play, practice. All right, it's a great graphics. I have a lot more coming in advanced graphics. All right, talk to you soon.